What's going on, guys? This is Justin with the City Builder. We have Cities Skylines here. If you recognize my voice, my main channel is Hot JP Gaming. Very popular channel. Check it out if you'd like. But I decided to create a new channel based on my city building games. We have, Cities Skylines, Banished, even the theme park stuff, Planet Coaster, Parkitect. I want to make a new channel to just have a place to put that content. It's probably the most fun I have when it comes to gaming, besides maybe FPS, but this is the new channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the videos. A lot of content is going to be going up, and today I'm just going to start off with the basics, just the basics of getting a city going in Cities Skylines. I've done so many cities before, and I've never really slowed it down and just dumbed it down for people to get their city going, because I feel like people that play this, I know I've come across people that have played this, have failed the basic objectives right in the beginning of the game, because either they don't get the power going or the electricity going, or no one's moving in because there's a roadway issue, or industry's not populated enough. So today we're going to do a quick video just to get the city going. And let's see if we can get this going. So I have some mods turned on. I have the Move It tool. I also have a cool roundabout tool, which we'll be using, roundabout builder, which is fantastic. And I've never started my city with a roundabout, so I think I'm going to do that today. But again, basics. We're going to be talking about just getting the electricity ran, the water ran, get some people moved in, and we'll see how this goes. So first and foremost, as it just popped up, you need to build a road. So I always just take any road, it doesn't matter, and I'll just build it and delete it. I do that because then that unlocks, as you can see, all the other roads that are available at my current level. So I'm going to just extend this road real quick. Let's just do that. I'm going to use this roundabout builder, which is available in the workplace workshop as a mod. I'm going to do a 3-lane highway. Now you could pick the radius, so that's how big the circle would be. It's a little small, so let's bump it up to 60. That seems a little better. Let's build that. So that's going to be my initial roundabout to get people in and out of the city. We're going to see if that causes any type of traffic, but for right now, we're going to work with it. So you start off with 70 grand, and it's really not that much. So you got to make sure you get your water things in place. So placing the water, obviously I have a river here. I don't have an ocean or a big lake. I have a river, which has a direction, So you got to make sure I put the pump upstream and the water drain pipe somewhere downstream. I'm just going to put it over here. I don't want to run a long pipe. We're going to connect them. And then I just take a pipe to where I think I'm going to run my city. So I'm going to start with a road coming this way. I'm going to use my small 4-lane road, come at an angle. Again, I got to watch my money because I'm down to 54 grand already, and I don't really have much infrastructure set up. So I need some sort of electricity. And of course, all the wind is on this side. So that's fantastic for me. So you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to run the electrical wire to here. And we'll take one up to here. And now I'm down to 45,000. So you can see why some people fail, or people fail, because you're just spending, you're building all these crazy roads, and just to get yourself started, it's not really necessary. So let's put some streets off of this main 4-lane. Go one that way, one this way. Make a standard just grid. I'm not a big fan of grids, but for this sake, I will do it. So that's kind of my starting for, I know it's not symmetrical, but it's kind of my starting every time. So I got places I could put commercial, places I could put residential. So obviously I'm going to put some residential Where's my paint? Put some residential here. I don't want to put it all the way up because I'll put commercial on that 4-lane. And then same thing here. Do that. Do that, right? And then we put commercial here and here. All right, so we will unpause this game. We'll bump it up to 2 speed. While we're doing that, we got to make sure we have water ran. So the water pipes, as you can see, it gives you kind of like a blue hue. You just got to make sure that it's covering all the area. You don't have to connect every pipe to every pipe. Just make sure it's covering. As for electricity, electricity does travel through buildings. So you just got to put that to, again, the blue section. And now these will get power, which they do. So let me get my roundabout out of here. Control O. There we go. All right, so we have our entrance, right? Which I can't really see. It's, well, the highway entrance all the way over there. And we have our little area here. We've reached a milestone, or we're going to reach a milestone. The population 460. That'll give us some garbage, healthcare, and a bunch of buildings. So while this is going, we have 33 grand. We're losing money right now. But the next area you got to build is some sort of industry, because that's where the demand is going to be. Commercial's fine. They're fine with some shops, but industry, they need places to work. So I'm going to take this and come here. Again, a 4-lane road. I'm just going to build a little industry area. Again, we'll get some pipes down here. Again, I'm watching my money. I'm down to 25,000. We're going to need electricity. So I'm going to grab electricity from this top corner. Come down to the circle. There you go. And then we're going to put some industry in. So we'll paint some industry because, again, people need jobs. And there you go. Okay. So I'll bump this up to 3 speed. And there's our industry. So I know everyone's going to have to go around this roundabout to get to work. They'll hop on the roundabout to go home. But it is what it is. So our money, weekly income is still negative. As you can see, it's going down because now we have some jobs for people to work at. Eventually we can do some taxes. Also, you want to keep an eye on in the beginning to make sure you have enough water flow. As you can see, water availability and sewage treatment's good. Electricity, not so much. It's 5. I'm using 5 out of 7 megawatts. So I got to keep an eye on that. One way to definitely help yourself out in the beginning is messing with these budget sliders. Instead of building another windmill, just bump up the budget for the one that you have. So let's take a look here. So right now I'm using 6. I'm about to go low. I'm going to bump the budget up for my electricity to, let's go to 130%. The more budget, the more energy it's going to be able to pop out. So now we have 9. As you can see, we went up 2, and we have a little bit more of a cushion. So that's good. We have 288 people in our city, 289, and we're making $329 a week. So we are making profit. Our little area here is slowly filling in, which is nice. So let's start adding on some more roads. So I'm going to take this 4-lane again, and we're going to come up this way to the edge of our limit. Take the 2-lane, come down this way. Well, that's interesting. That's cool. All right, a little cliff. And we're going to add some more residential in here. I'm going to put this along the 4-lane this time, and up here and down there. Okay. Again, you can see our industry demand is insane right now. So I'm going to fill all this in. I need to save room for a garbage dump, which I'll be able to get eventually. But I need 460 people first. So it's pretty good. We got some jobs. What do we have here? We have a ice cube factory. Okay. Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Ready to wear. So it's a clothing factory. A box factory. Garments. Clothing. Ice cube. Goods Unlimited. So they probably make a variety of things. Okay. So our commercial's now picking up. So obviously we have industry. They're making products. You need places to sell the products. That's why the commercial demand, the blue, is going up. So we have a corner store going in right now. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Oh, they don't have water up here. You gotta make sure you keep an eye on for these icons. So this house did not have water. They now have water. So I'm gonna put some. We're gonna do this. Hopefully it doesn't go in quickly. I'm just gonna put 2 buildings right here on the corner. We have a little bit of demand for, well, everything. So we're good. We're moving along. We're 411 people. We got to get to that 460 mark. And then we could start getting some services like the garbage and everything else. We got $22,000. Let's check our water. Water's still good. Check our power. See, we're low on power, so we're gonna bump this as high as we can go. 150. That's gonna give us maybe enough. I think we're tapped out on that one windmill. So I could do a coal plant. Oh, there we go. So we unlock garbage, healthcare, education, and campus areas, and then medical clinic, landfill, recycling centers, etc., etc. But right now our issue is power. So do I spend 19,000 for pause this real quick? Do I spend 19,000 for a coal plant, and it's going to charge me 560 a week, or do I get another windmill, which is 6,000, but it's 80 a week? Now you also got to look at how much output. This is going to be 0 to 8 megawatts in the bottom right corner there, where this is going to be 40. So I'm going to build a coal plant. I'm going to put it all the way at the end here. So now that's going to give me a awesome amount of power, 59, which means I can then go back to my budget and I can lower it maybe to 75%, 76%, 75%. Let's say. So what does that give us now? So that's 28. So you're saving money because obviously you're not spending as much. You're not doing 100% budget, and you're still making more than enough. We were using 10 out of 27. So the next thing we got to look at is a garbage. So recycling centers I prefer, but the landfill pollution's 100, but has no noise pollution. This is 25 pollution with 10% noise pollution. Now it's not near a house, so I don't care about the noise pollution. This is 240 a week compared to 160. Garbage truck capacity 15, 15. You know, I'm gonna do the recycling center. So now I'm down to 9 grand. But as you can see, I got garbage trucks going out. That's awesome. Now, as for taxes, because now taxes have been, the standard is 9%. That's what the game starts at. The most you can go to in the game is 12%. It's just weird because, like, obviously you can slide this as high as you want. It goes up to what, 30%, 29%. But you can go to 12 and no one will ever yell at you. If you go to 13, that's when people start yelling. You're charging too much for taxes. So you gotta keep an eye on that. All right, let's see. Let's get some more roads going here. I guess I'm gonna destroy that house and just do this. I'm gonna put in more residential along this whole little cliff area here and here. We're gonna lose power to the city. I already know. Oh, maybe we won't because that house got built. Right? Oh no, we're gonna lose it. Okay. There we go. I can destroy this here because this does nothing. I don't really like these the high wires, but for right now it's what I kind of need. Wow, look at all the pollution over here already. When you see the ground like that where it looks like a pink, maybe it should be brown, but it looks pink. That means there's pollution in the area. Obviously all these industries put out pollution and really nothing we could do with it. Well, if you ever delete these buildings, the pollution will go away over time. Planting trees will help it go away faster, but the trees do die immediately. So let's talk about what we see here. So obviously we have our industry area, we got our residential and a little bit of commercial. If you're not familiar with the game and this is your first time, these lighter areas here are farmland. So if you go click on your little eye up here and you go to your resources, which, let me guess, it's not going to show me yet. It's not going to show me yet. Yeah, it's this one, natural resources. But that is farm area. There's also oil and ore, which are different colors, purple and black. But this farmland, obviously, when you get to your industries here, you have farming industry. You want to put it on that area because it's high fertile land, and you'll get your most profit out of that. So just keep that in mind when you're building your areas, to not build on oil, ore, or farmland if you plan on using it. So I went to the right. Obviously, I don't know what's here as for oil or ore. Normally the ore is near the mountains, so I might have kind of messed myself up for ore, but there's probably plenty around here on the map, which we will check that out when it comes up. So we have high demands for everything right now. So stop talking and let's get building. So again, we're going to build our 4-lane. I'm going to come up this way and just go back like this. And we're going to just put in some more industry. Right, just like that. That should be more than enough. And then we have our residential, which has all been filled in. I need to get a 4-lane. Yeah, mess myself up here because I can't get this 4-lane back down. Right, sorry, buddy. You have to move out of your house. So I got 18 grand. I'm going to run this 4-lane just along the edge here. And we're going to just bring this 2 up, up. I like to do little dead ends, like little streets like this, little cul-de-sacs, because it helps with the traffic. If you just have a full grid constantly, I feel like traffic just builds up at those little intersections. So we need commercial. So again, we got commercial up here. Oh, look at that, guys, 900 people. So now we have police departments, fire departments, forestry, agriculture, power usage, new policies. Did we get any money? No, we didn't get money. And we can buy another area. As in, like another square. Click on this, and we could buy another area. I don't know which way I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it right now. We got plenty of room here. So, let me get some more commercial down because we need it. There we go. Cool. And as I build, I delete these. Delete that. I'll leave that one for now. Make sure our water pipes are covering the right area, which they are not. I'm just going to run one a little long. Break it up. And same with that. While we're in here, let's see. Power, 20 out of 27. We're still green. And water and sewage is great. So we're moving along. We're almost at 1,000 people. It's been pretty successful, this roundabout, but I think we need some services. So let's see. This is a medical clinic, 10,000. I'm going to put that. I want to kind of do it central if you can, but I still have a small city, so I'll put it here. Right? And then we have a police department, which is what, 12 grand. I'll put that over here. And let's get the fire department in here while we're doing it. Try to put them next to each other. So there we go. We have all emergency service. So we have a little hospital, we have police, and we have fire. The industry area tends to catch on fire a lot. So you will see that the fire trucks are usually always going over there. I wish I could read these signs. What do they say? I don't know. That's cool. All right, so I mean that is a basic little start to a city. I mean you can build off of this. Obviously, we may. Maybe I'll make this my new city. That'd be cool. So yeah, I mean next time we'll go over some more stuff. We'll go over policies. We'll start building a little farm area. But I just want to give everyone the basics of just how to get yourself going, how to run your lines, how to save money. Because I mean, you think 70 grand in the beginning is a lot of money, but it's really not. So we managed to do it. We have a successful city. We're making $1,800 a week. We got over 1,000 people. We got demand for residential, which is great. And yeah, we're gonna take it from there. So I just don't understand why the highway entrance is so far away. I've never started a map where that's the highway entrance, but it is what it is. The roundabout worked out pretty well, actually. You know, I've never started my city with a roundabout ever. I've had roundabouts, but I've never had one like this coming off my main entrance. And I mean, the tool's pretty cool because I can literally just go, like, I could do 150 and make a massive roundabout. I mean, that's a huge roundabout. But I just did something small, and it seems to be working pretty good. So, all right, guys. Until next time, this has been the City Builder. Again, my name is Justin. New channel. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to check out the old channel, again, Hod JP Gaming. Hod JP Gaming. It's in my About section on this channel. I have hundreds, literally hundreds of City Skyline videos on there and all my original content stuff that I put up. New channel, new focus. You're going to see, again, City Skylines, Banished, Planet Coaster, Parkitect, another Brick in the Mall, maybe some sim airports, Prison Architect. Anything that involves building a city, a theme park, anything that involves building an environment, it's going to be on here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one.